In the ancient village of Akwama, where every breath of wind was believed to carry the whispers of ancestors, lived a woman called Seraphina. For 16 long years, she walked the earth with a silent womb. Her tears had fed the soil, her hopes had risen and fallen like the moon. Then one day the unexpected happened. Seraphina fell, weak and trembling, in the middle of the marketplace. When the healer examined her, his hands trembled. She was with child. The village exploded in shock. Some rejoiced, many doubted. A few whispered that such a miracle, after so many years, could not be ordinary. But Seraphina's heart filled with joy. She believed her time had finally come. Months later, on a night when the wind howled over Akwama like mourning spirits, Seraphina went into labor. The women gathered, chanting softly, preparing to welcome a long-awaited child. But the moment the first baby arrived, the midwife gasped. When the second followed, she screamed. Twins, 2 boys, identical, a sight no one in Akwama had seen or heard of in all their history. The singing stopped. The drums went silent. Fear spread like wildfire. Voices rose. Abomination! Curse! Evil has come! Even Seraphina's husband, Udachukwu, stepped back in horror. He could not bring himself to enter the room. By evening, the warriors of the village dragged Seraphina, still bleeding, before the priest. Before the sacred fire, the priest cast the oracle. The cowries landed in a pattern of dread. The priest lifted his staff. The twins were to be sacrificed at the next moonrise. Seraphina pleaded, but her cries echoed unanswered. Her husband turned away, ashamed and fearful. That night, when she was locked in the village cell, an open-roofed prison of mud and cold wind, the twins were taken away. The woman who had waited 16 years for motherhood now sat alone in darkness, her sorrow deeper than the night itself. 3 days passed in misery. Then under the cloak of darkness, a young guard crept to the cell. Pity had moved his heart. He returned the babies to Seraphina and urged her to flee. Weak and wounded, she staggered into the forest carrying her children. But the cries of the newborns betrayed her. By dawn, she was caught. Dragged by the hair through the village square, she faced insults, stones, and the cruel eyes of people who had once greeted her warmly. She was thrown back into the prison. Her husband refused to look at her. Akwama had become a place of shadows. At moonrise, the entire village gathered by the sacred river. Torches flickered. Drums thundered the rhythm of death. The twins were placed on the altar. Seraphina was chained nearby, her spirit nearly broken. The priest raised the sacrificial blade. And then the world changed. A deep, unnatural sound tore across the sky. The twins began to cry in perfect unison. Suddenly, every torch burst into golden flame. The ground trembled like something ancient awakening. The river shimmered with a bright, supernatural light. A warm wind swept through the villagers, filling them with peace so powerful that many fell to their knees. The priest's blade dropped into the sand. Fear turned to awe. For the first time, the twins opened their eyes and smiled. From one child's tiny palm, a swirl of golden light shot toward the earth. Instantly, dead crops sprouted green leaves. The hard, cracked soil softened. Fruit trees blossomed out of season. Akwama's land bloomed with impossible abundance. The priest whispered, "These are not children of darkness. They are children of light." Seraphina's chains broke apart without being touched. The villagers wept, overwhelmed with guilt and relief. Udachukwu crawled forward in shame and despair, begging for forgiveness he did not deserve. But Seraphina did not speak to him. She lifted her children high, golden light casting halos around them. Akwama had misjudged them, feared them, condemned them, but the twins had come to bring peace, love, plenty, and a future brighter than the sun. From that day, the land prospered, the people prospered, and the story of the forbidden twins became the greatest legend Akwama had ever known.